Welcome to
Let's go.
today's episode. Today we're playing lookalikes. Abel has my lookalike. Go ahead. We'll jump right into it. Sure.
Text me mine and I'll look it up to show people. All right, let's do this.
That looks like me. Checks out. So I'm sending you a picture real quick.
We did that in our little warm up, and it was a lot more funnier. So Freddie thinks I look like this former CIA agent.
Definitely head of the CIA right there. Former FBI operative. That's funny, dude. That's funny. Let's get into lighter terms, bro. WrestleMania. WrestleMania. Let's brighten up the mood.
Did that guy that one wrestler? Did he ever have a WrestleMania moment?
Which one?
The one from the early 2000s, the middle. It was like Muhammad Hassan or something.
Nah, dude. The fuck? Don't you remember his whole terrorist thing that he did with the Undertaker?
Yeah.
After that, like his character was completely like dead. I think he floated around for a couple of months, and then they dropped him. You remember the little guy he rode around
Dude,
with?
was he the same one from TNA?
Davari?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the little guy that he rode around with became like a bigger player than Muhammad Hassan ever did.
I don't recall the little guy. I just remember him and Tommaso Ciampa as his lawyer.
Fuck no, with hair, right? Ciampa
Yeah,
had hair,
hair
yeah,
and no beard.
and no beard, yeah. Uh, Yeah, the guy that Hassan was the guy that would talk. Remember, because Hassan would talk, and then he give the mic to his other guy. He would
Yeah,
just start like blabbering in his language. That
yeah.
guy, Davari, he became like a pretty big wrestler in terms of actual wrestling, and I think he's a big producer. I think maybe in AEW,
Oh
but
shit.
he's been around, dude.
Oh, he was in. He went to. He was like. He had
In
a like.
ROH for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I said, he's done a lot, dude.
He rolls with Jeff Jarrett,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah. I
He's
know what
like,
you're
oh
talking about.
shit! Like I say, he was like, I'm gonna get away from this guy, and I'm gonna do my stuff.
So that guy, when he went to TNA, he had a fucked up theme song for him. It was like literally like planes dropping bombs, and then like a Middle Eastern instrumental.
TNA, dude. They don't care, man. If you got no one watching, you can do whatever you want. Clearly, clearly, we're doing that.
Right. Yeah. To get back to lighter terms, as you were saying, WrestleMania right around the corner, 3 weeks away.
Yeah, roughly. Well, yeah, because it's 3 weeks from today, right?
Mm-hmm.
For 20 days. So yeah.
Because today is Sunday. It'd be finishing up right now.
Yeah, today is March 30th, and then WrestleMania Night 1 would be the 19th.
Night 2
of April, and 420.
Yeah.
Which is also Easter. Who you acknowledge?
Roman Reigns.
Your tribal chief.
I was gonna say, how do you feel about the lead up right now to WrestleMania?
It's been a little slow, and it's definitely been a lot more of I kind of say it, like it's packed at the top. You get me? Like we know the main event for night 2 is obviously Cody and Cena. I'm assuming the co-main for that one is going to be Jay versus Gunther, probably. And then we know the main event for night 1 is Roman, Seth, and Punk.
Yeah, I say probably the women's triple threat. Oh no, they probably have to give it to like Charlotte and Tiffany, right? She won the Royal Rumble.
See, that's the question. I was like, how do you go from there? It's so crazy, dude. But I gotta say, I hate when they do like when they did it for Backlash. 2 main events, like nah, dude, you don't have 2 main events. You have 1 main event and a co-main event. Unless you have 2 nights, then you have the opportunity for 2 main events.
Right.
So like, don't brandish me as 2 main events or 4 main events. Nah, bro.
Like before they did the 2 nights, it was damn near like the third main event.
Mm-hmm.
No, bro. Like take it easy.
I think also what helps out with the two nights too is a lot of the issues people had back in a lot of the WrestleManias of the past years is following up great matches.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, the first one. It's like, yeah, good luck following up that one. It became so good that I believe at WrestleMania 26 they closed the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I believe because they were like, yeah, yo, you guys can't top us. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Taker and Shawn didn't say that, but everybody else was just like, fuck it.
Dude, what was I gonna say? I think if anything, like maybe like opening up the show is probably more like valuable than being the second to last, like fight
Yeah.
of the
If
night.
you start the show off strong, you're gonna get a great show for the energy kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to say WrestleMania 31 is a big example of that. It was Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton the first match. Don't know if you remember that.
Is that the one where he cashed in?
He cashed in at the end of WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that
like
was a
that's
good
what I
one.
mean. The first match was good. I don't know if you've seen the finish. That's where
It's
Randy gets him with like that crazy ass RKO off the
yeah,
stomp.
and
Yeah,
he's like the camera angle made him seem like he's like high up in the sky.
yeah,
Yeah, that one's one of the
that one's
best
really good.
RKOs.
Yeah, dude. And then Seth loses that one only for him to cash in at the end of the night. Takes the belt from Roman and Brock, and then just fucking swings it.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
that's one of the best WrestleManias. I would say ever. A lot of people really, really like that one. Other than the Sting and Triple H finish, I think the match was great. Triple H shouldn't have won.
yeah,
Other than that, it's a pretty good WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure that's the one that had a ladder match for the IC. I think with Daniel Bryan and Dean Ambrose in there. Like that was also a great match.
yeah. It was pretty good.
hmm
Um, how do you feel about the big stages? Do you feel like they're a little over excessive, or
Uh, I get it because it's like your big show, so you want to get back into that. But then like watching some of the old ones that are held in arenas, it's just awesome, dude. It's
Mhm.
just much more smaller. You feel like everything is much more contained. It feels louder, and it feels like every reaction is earned. You get me?
Yeah?
Like you could hear everything.
I would say because the one where Seth Rollins cashed in, like when he was running, it seemed
Running
like
forever.
yeah, or the one with Charles Robinson where he's just
Oh, the
running
ref,
and running.
bro, give that man a scooter, dude.
Dude, he should go in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't put. I think they do put refs, but they really definitely need to acknowledge more refs and more like producers and
Like Charles
backstage.
Robinson is like he's been there just as long as
Dude,
longer than most
Yeah,
wrestlers.
Earl Hebner was there for a very long time. I know he's been in some controversial. Well, the Hebner twins.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
who?
they're twins, bro. Well, one of them was involved with the Montreal Screwjob.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
forget.
I seen they like redeemed him. It was like
Yeah,
Mustafa Ali and Speedball Mike Bailey.
yeah.
They did the reverse screw job, or
Okay, that's awesome.
so that's how good he got redeemed.
my
I thought
man
it
just
was like
want.
I thought it was like something serious, like he killed somebody or
Nah,
something.
my man just wanted to get it off his conscience.
Made
Great.
him sick.
Not the same level of talent, but whatever. As long as he gets it off his conscience.
He's seen a video of Brett just like going on about Goldberg,
He's like,
and he's
fuck,
like,
I'm next.
"It's my fault." He's like that. It's my fault.
He was the catalyst. No, but they definitely need to acknowledge more refs. Like I said, more backstage people. I know they do managers, like on-screen managers, but even like them themselves, they're involved with a lot of shit backstage.
Yeah, I also think the Hall of Fame show. I felt like in the past it was separate from SmackDown.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was it used to have its own like hour taping. I
Yeah,
remember watching it. Yeah.
that's what I remember.
Yep.
Like last 2 years, because I wasn't watching before that. It was like on SmackDown,
Mm-hmm.
which feels a little strange.
It sucks because then I mean I'm pretty sure they do get a ceremony, like a private one. Because I know this year they're doing it at a Las Vegas hotel because they keep
Dude, you seen they're doing a roast, Kill
yeah,
Tony,
the roast of WrestleMania with Tony Hinchcliffe. I did see that shit,
dude.
dude.
I wish, man.
I don't like. It would
That'd
be
have been
cool to
sick.
be there. I just want to see it. I hope we were able to see it.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, I hope
true
it's
that.
like they got it streaming on Peacock or something. I would like to fucking see that shit.
Well, I mean, at least you can guarantee on like fan clips.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And I did. How unhinged is it going to be with Tony Hinchcliffe?
right.
You think Ric Flair comes back up? We're gonna see Rick again.
Stone Cold is gonna be trying to like roast somebody, and he's like, "It's not nice, man. Don't do that."
Stone Cold, Undertaker, dude. Imagine him being the voice of reason.
Yeah, I really want to see that. That'd be great.
Yeah.
It's cool that they're doing these like they're just adding on to the weekend instead of
Yes.
just the show and like the signatures and like photos and stuff like that.
That's like the whole WrestleMania X because it's like an entire weekend. It's like from like that Wednesday or Thursday till like that Sunday.
But like now they have Undertaker's show,
Yeah, the one
the
dead man show.
the comedy, the Hall of Fame, the SmackDown is just in Vegas. That
Is the Raw after Mania in Vegas too?
I think so.
Right,
Yeah,
it would make sense.
yeah,
See, I like when they do that. I like when they stay like in a venue or in a city a little bit longer. I'm like, it makes the most sense. Like, why are you
right.
just fucking traveling for no reason, dude? It's like, especially a big
Like
event like that, chill at that event one more day.
like you're in California, like Hollywood or whatever, but then Monday Night Raw, you're in Chattanooga, like
Fucking Rhode Island.
Albuquerque. What's
Yeah.
going on?
It's like, man, guys, it's like I get the traveling, but yeah, I remember they used to do that a lot back in the day. Again, not knowing the whole SmackDown used to be taped on Tuesdays to be shown on Fridays. So like they'd be like, at the Rosemont Center for Monday Night Raw, and then that Friday they'd be again there for SmackDown. I'd be like, okay, that's cool. Again, not knowing that it's just the next day.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like it'd be I for some reason I thought it was like they go to Chicago one day, they're in Milwaukee the next one, and then like Indiana or whatever
Like stay in the
in
region.
the area.
Yeah.
But like sometimes like when I look at if they're coming to Chicago, uh, I see what you call it, like the dates is like it's like New York this day, California this day,
Yeah.
Kansas this day, like just all over the place.
Well, dude, to give you an example, this past Friday, SmackDown was in London, England. This next Friday, they're here in Chicago.
Right.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I get
It's
it, but no, yeah, it definitely used to be a lot more, kind of like how basketball teams do it when they go on their West Coast trip, their East Coast trip. Like they would just stay in that, and
right.
it makes the most sense.
Play Lakers one night, Clippers the next night.
Yeah.
Then you go to Sacramento or
Yep.
whatever.
But then I'm assuming, I mean, there must be other things stopping from doing that. Maybe the markets too, because they used to go everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they
That's
used to
true.
go like like the tiniest towns. I mean, maybe not so tiny. Maybe it's a big town in that state, but like it's not like a New York. It's not a Chicago. You get me? Like you said, Chattanooga type stuff.
I see people also say like when there isn't good crowd reactions, like they might like that's also like an indicator like, oh yeah, we'll probably not go there.
Go there again. Oh, dude, with the whole like this whole European tour they've been having, it seems like the American crowds suck ass.
Yeah, you gotta step it up.
But
And then,
honestly, every region is different. Because like you gotta remember, like the Europeans, they're used to like big ass football matches, like soccer.
mhm.
That's why they're always doing the chants, because that's the shit that they're doing in the big ass stadiums. They're just doing big ass chants. They're rowdy. Same thing with New Japan. Like their crowds are almost always quiet until like something pops up, and then they'll clap or they'll like they're never over excessive. Here in America, you get like you're either on one side or the other. It's like it's
Yeah,
dead or it's like over like too excessive.
I'm not really a fan of that to be honest. The way that they're just like kind of just don't move or don't react to anything at all.
Talk about the Japanese people.
No, in America,
Oh yeah, they're just like all right. Like they're
yeah,
waiting for like a big moment, but like the wrestlers just did a moonsault. Like, dude, that's pretty wild.
right. Like they're desensitized.
Yeah, we're just we you know what it is? We want to see tables, dude. We blame the Dudley Boys.
Right, dude. I seen the day one of El Grande Americano.
Yeah.
Chad Gable.
Hey, Michael Cole fucking spoiled that shit. Do you remember? Did you hear that at Raw?
What? What do you do?
He said that. He said Chad Gable with the German suplex. I mean Grande Americano. Yeah, legit. He was like, "What a suplex by Gable! I mean Grande Americano." I was like, "Dude,"
Come on.
I was like, "Come on, bro." It's like
but
obviously we know it's him.
but dude, like literally on Tuesday, I seen this one guy was like, so like, what's the end game with Grande Americano? Like, there's like they've been doing Unjustice by Chad Gable. Like, this is so ridiculous. The Fed, this sucks, and like
Yeah,
just like it's been one day.
one match.
Like why are you looking at the end game? Like, what do you like? Not everything needs a story. Like
Not
a
not everything needs a big like belt for the ending. Like, what if this is something that Chad Gable genuinely wanted to do for himself?
right. Like if there's no belt, like and I think it probably looks better if you're able to make a story, get
Yeah.
yourself on TV week every week.
I think the cool thing about the storyline is, like I said, what if it's something he wants to do, and then not only that, not not like downplaying Gable at all. He's an amazing talent, but I think you realize that he's not gonna be at that John Cena level,
Yeah.
and it's hard for some wrestlers to come to realize that and then put their ego aside and then want to like keep doing it. For example, Cody Rhodes at Stardust, like he said he didn't like it, but he was like, I'm gonna keep doing it. Chad Gable
Right.
was the same way. He was like, all right, well maybe I'm not gonna get the big spots I want. But why can't I not just have fun with it? Why not just do the roles that I want to do? Why can't I be a fucking luchador?
Right, dude. And I also feels like with oh excuse me with his entrance, the video with it
Dude,
being AI,
yeah. It's awesome.
him being from the Gulf of America,
Bro, that's so
dude.
awesome.
It's pretty cool seeing these like new fans get a taste of what an actual heel is.
Yeah.
Like, if you're getting pissed, like, oh, I'm Mexican and I'm offended,
Good.
bro.
That's what he's meant. That's what
Like, that's what
his
you're supposed
intention.
to do. Like,
Yeah.
oh, how could WWE, this $1 billion thing, not get a real artist to do? Shut up.
You'll probably waste more money trying to get an artist to do all that stuff, honestly.
Right. And who's to say that they didn't have an actual artist just like, hey, make this look like AI?
Yeah.
Like you don't. The
We just
fans
don't
don't
know.
know.
Yeah. We
Just
can we can speculate, but like it's just people just pick and choose too much, man.
stop over analyzing stuff. Like,
Yeah. Agreed.
but so who do you think Grande Americano's WrestleMania plan is looking like?
Dude, they gotta do I was thinking like a fatal four way, like Penta. Well, no, because the Fatal Four Way didn't even include Grande. The Fatal Four Way I was thinking was more Finn, Dom, Braun, and Penta.
I think
But fuck, Grande
says
Americano.
there's nothing really going on, and like there kind of has been like a little back and forth more than like anything. It'd be cool to see Chad versus Ray
I was
or
gonna say,
like
yeah,
American Made versus LWO.
it's gonna end up being that just because, yeah, LWO and American Made are still tied.
They'd probably like throw him a bone, maybe on the pre-show or something.
Maybe do like a tornado tag, like three of them, a 6-man tag. I mean, my bad. Well, tornado
um,
tags are still, to me, I like them better because everybody's just there. Like you don't have to tag anybody. But
yeah,
that's what they had last. Like I'm happy they brought back that, and I'm happy they brought back that term because I hadn't heard that in a while. A tornado tag team.
yeah.
Like, all right, dude, I like it.
You know, not I think it's strange when it's multiple like tag match and like your opponent could tag you in
Oh,
or
when you can tag anybody in,
yeah, that's I don't know, it's kind of weird.
that defeats the purpose of being a tag team.
And like they did it one time with the New Day, I think, where they tagged it's both of them inside the ring,
Yeah,
like they're the legal ones.
yeah.
Like
Like,
that's
dude, just go tag somebody else.
yeah.
Just go tag somebody else. What the hell? Everybody starts running away. It's like, nah, fuck it. It's literally a game of tag.
Dude, so there's with it being 3 weeks left, what's something that you like would want to see happen? Like other than them like revving storylines up, you know?
Like, what are some matches I would like to see?
matches,
Well, like I said,
plots,
I
like
definitely would
anything.
like to see like a fatal four way. I mean, at least a triple threat between Finn, Penta, and Braun. Because I think if you're not ready to give it to Penta, then you keep him safe because he doesn't take the pin. You get what I'm
Oh,
saying?
and Finn takes it.
No. Finn
Oh,
wins it.
oh, Finn wins it.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be pretty
That's what I'm
dope.
saying. But if you're gonna give it to Penta, then that's fine. I wouldn't pin Finn just because he's been losing quite a lot, so it wouldn't look good, especially at WrestleMania.
That'd
Uh,
be a big babyface turn.
for yeah. If you pin Finn, then he's definitely turning on Dom for sure because he was already looking a little suspect this past Monday.
Called him a snake.
Yeah, I was like, I like it. All right.
Yeah.
But then I was just like, who do they? What happens to the Judgment Day?
Uh, all right. Picture this. It stays how it is. I mean, I don't know where to put Carlito, whether he stays or if he goes with Finn.
Mhm.
But kind of like you bring Roxanne from NXT, bring her up, and just have like a Charlie's Angels, but it's like Dom's Angels, and just or the new LWO, but it's the Latina World Order, since
That'd be
Liv is
crazy.
basically Latina.
Is that what you're saying? She's from fucking Jersey.
Yeah, Italians are basically just white Mexicans.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Put it in
um,
the books.
it'd be cool to see like a if he's not in the championship match, like a Dom versus Finn, like a hardcore Street Fighter or whatever.
Yeah, because Dom keeps talking about bringing Penta in. Nah, dude, Penta does not need to be in there. I did think I was like, damn, what if Penta did take the help this past Monday? He got the title and then he turned heel immediately. And then I was like, okay, if they do that, that'd be pretty cool. And then you could bring in Ray Phoenix to like save his brother type of shit. But obviously now we know Phoenix is up on SmackDown,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
so is we don't know if he's going by Malachi or what, but he's also on SmackDown.
Oh, true. Uh, I think there'll probably be some people coming over to Raw.
Oh yeah, they
Uh,
definitely should be. Did
uh,
because Drew went over to SmackDown, right? Yeah,
yeah. I think he's good there.
yeah. No, he's
He's
fine.
gonna shine. Him versus Damian Priest. A
Should
lot of
be
people
good.
don't like it, but I think I'm a fan. It's kind of like LA versus AJ Styles last year.
Yeah, and not only
Just
that, it's a rematch. Remember Priest beat
oh, he cashed
fucking.
it out on him.
Well, yeah, it's a
Yeah.
rematch of that. He gets to get his revenge on him.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And
That's
and
true.
it was a whole year. It was at WrestleMania, so it's like to me it makes sense. Like,
Dude, he fucking smashed Drew into the car. CM
yeah,
Punk is just like,
he's like, all right.
that's real glass, bro.
Real glass, cry me a river. Oh man, I don't think any other words or any other quote in wrestling has ever had a bigger butterfly effect than that quote.
Dude, on SmackDown when he signed the contracts, they're like, because a lot of people were saying like, you know, he had the chance to main event All In or something,
Yeah,
like the fans, and they're like, oh man, Punk is missing out. He could have been main eventing All In Texas at the baseball stadium, but instead he's just gonna have to deal with silly old Las Vegas on at WrestleMania.
yeah, dude. I mean, fuck, dude, like we could go into a whole spiel about that, but like that is so crazy how that one comment just completely upended a company and skyrocketed another one that didn't need to be skyrocketed because it was already big, and it got even
Yeah,
bigger. It's like what the fuck,
but to keep it even shorter, just like how it truly started off with, hey, so Vince wants you to be Stardust.
dude. Oh yeah. That's it. Honestly, that's what started everything because that's what started the birth of AEW, which then eventually led to him leaving and then him coming back, and then that was just the burial of AEW.
And if you really think about it, bro, like all of this is because Finn Balor created Bullet Club.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, dude,
And
you could, yeah, we should just do a timeline of how everything. And if you really
Iceberg.
think about it, Hulk Hogan actually not. He's
When Randy
justified.
Savage did the commercial for Slim Jim,
Ah, dude, no, yeah,
you know, like that meme where it's like an astronaut pointing a gun at the other astronaut and like, oh, it's been this all along.
yeah.
Instead of the Earth, it's just a picture of Finn.
It's just been me all along.
It's been me all along, mate.
Yeah, dude, there's just so much that went off of that. I really wish the during the SmackDown promo, CM Punk would have made reference to how shitty his last visit to London was because during the All In, you know how he
Yeah,
wasn't picked up. Have you heard about that shit?
yeah, yeah.
That nobody picked him up from like the airport. He had to take the train. There's a picture of like a random ass fan next to him on the train, like legit, like someone took it in front of him. It's like a fan, and CM Punk's just there in the fucking train. Yeah, he was like, nobody picked me up. Nobody took me to my hotel. He's like, I had to do everything myself. Like,
Well,
fuck.
he did say he works with kids again.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
hear that, and that's why when he said that, I was just like, fuck yeah, I was like, say it. This is better than my last time in London. It's like, say it.
Say the words.
No, yeah, but I did when he did say that. I still work with kids or whatever. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
What do you think is gonna come out of that match on top?
He's winning.
You think so?
Yeah, he's winning. He's gonna pin Seth Rollins. Only reason he wins, people are saying the Paul Heyman turn. That might be it, but I really think it's gonna
I
be the hatred between Roman and Seth. That's what's gonna
yeah.
stop. Yeah,
This was gonna
same
say.
same thing with the Cody match last year. How Roman had the opportunity to hit Cody, but hit Seth instead. Same shit this year. I think Seth is gonna hit Roman and take him out, and then Punk is gonna capitalize on that.
Dude, them two against each other for the next year or so. That's gonna be
Oh yeah, that's
that's gonna
money.
be
Yeah, that's
great.
money, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
like everybody's
Um.
if anybody's looking for the next big storyline after the whole Drew and Punk thing, people are saying it's probably the Cena and Cody. Not really, because it's gonna end before the end of the year because Cena's retired. So you know the end game for that one. I think the next
Yeah.
one is finally seeing Roman versus Seth.
I can see Cody going like away for like a few months.
Yeah, he needs some time off, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see him again till probably SummerSlam after WrestleMania, which I'm assuming he's gonna lose, but I mean I don't know.
Yeah. Um. I think I feel the same way. Like it's gonna be like a in between like a conflict between Roman and Seth,
Hmm.
and then like obviously it's gonna be like a good fight,
Oh yeah,
but I think Punk will like get the roll up on somebody. Probably
I think
Seth, to be
so.
honest.
I think, like I said, I think, yeah, part of it's going to be the Seth and Roman dilemma, and I think another thing too is going to be Roman thinking, Paul Heyman isn't on his side, and he's going to be a little bit too paranoid when Heyman's probably not doing anything.
Yeah, I think it might be the three of them for at least still Punk for like maybe the next two PLEs after, and then like after
May-
that he's gonna go because with Backlash being in St. Louis, like you gotta have Randy versus Cena.
Well, I also did see somewhere that they're going to do. There's already talks about doing another Punk versus Cena.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to close out the year. His
I
year.
mean, that's honestly the next. That's what I see right after Mania, personally. I see them
Yeah,
leading, like you said, if maybe into WrestleMania Backlash, you could get Punk versus Roman and Seth again. But I think after
it'd probably
Mania,
be. I could see it being like a special guest referee type of thing or
yeah,
something like that, or just like Extreme Rules.
yeah,
Backlash is usually like a gimmicky PLE sometimes.
I think after Mania, I think Punk is gonna, if he wins, I think he's dropping Rollins and Roman. He's like, bit done there, whatever. Like I don't need to go there again. I think now he's finally gonna go for the title.
But yeah, but this is the first time as Roman as the face and Rollins as the heel, or have they done it before?
Oh no, yeah, it was the Royal
Like
Rumble.
like
Royal Rumble.
before 2020, before this new like
Oh,
age.
before 2020. Nah, because Roman was always a face. Forcefully face. Always.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. But
Like
like at
even if
least
people booed him,
now he's loved though. So
yeah.
and to see Seth, I
Well,
can see him going
they're
like on
both
a
loved. It's a crazy thing.
yeah. I can see Seth going like completely unhinged though.
He
Like
has to, yeah. Did you see him when during the fucking press conference? He was like losing his shit when fucking Punk was fighting it. Roman was just chilling.
he's literally laughing at him.
Yeah, Roman was chilling. That's Rollins. Yeah,
Like when Paul told him he was told Punk that he's gonna be in the main event,
yeah.
and Roman's just like this is great. Like
And fucking Rollins was like, it's like, dude, you're main eventing with him, bro.
right.
It's like, chill. Nah, that's gonna be great. Fucking Punk wanted to cry. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, yeah, it was dope.
I mean, dude, if you go back through like Punk's like matches, he had one match where he was the WWE champion, and it was him versus Jericho, and that was not the main event of WrestleMania.
Which is insane.
That was the one where it was Chris Jericho. I mean, The Rock versus John Cena at the main event of WrestleMania, and it made him sick.
Makes me sick. Um, so let's see, we've
So,
covered Chad, covered the triple threat match. Who do you
are you looking at like
yeah, looking at the card.
they already have a card, like a full card,
Well,
or
there's
just?
like there's some fan made ones.
Oh, okay. Speculations.
Yeah, and we talked about the Intercontinental.
I mean, yeah, you can get an
Dude,
idea of what's gonna come.
it's kind of strange how they really don't have anything going for the Raw Tag Team Championship. The last I
With the
seen
War
was
Raiders, yeah,
this past Monday was just like a little video
of the War
vignette of
Raiders,
them.
yeah.
So I wonder what's to happen with that.
Yeah, I mean they're really good too.
Like I've seen a lot of like fan made ones of like their cards, and damn near every single one of them doesn't even have them on like on the card, which is crazy. Like you gotta have the champions on there.
Like, if you got nothing, the best thing you could do then is fucking. You have to move the Motor City Machine Guns over then,
Yeah, or
because Raw doesn't really have any tag teams that you could really think of like that. Like they're all on SmackDown. I mean LWO, but like nah.
you gotta bring like Fraxium up or something.
Yeah, they gotta do something. Because yeah, the tag team division in Raw is definitely hurting, especially
And
with JD gone. So now like you don't even have Finn and JD running around.
like you don't have I don't know, dude. There's I think the best one you got is like A Town Down Under.
And then even then, I know they've
And
shown like them might be breaking up. I've heard fucking rumors of them releasing Theory and stuff like that.
ouch.
Yeah, because people were like, "Hey, if they release Theory, it's not Triple H. It's the people in charge." Like, obviously, dude, it's a
Um
business. And then now that it's owned by a bigger company, yeah, they need to save money. They're gonna cut out on people that they think they should cut out on.
yeah. They'll probably face like the Creed brothers, I think.
Yeah.
It'll be like a here quick match or
Hey,
something.
the
10
Creed
minutes.
brothers are actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like
They got no story going on
yeah,
though.
they got no
Yeah.
story, but like ring work, they're actually pretty fucking impressive, dude.
Yeah. For the big
For
boys
big
too.
dudes, yeah.
Going off the top rope.
I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
I was like, these dudes are good.
Yeah. Also confirmed, at least we know confirmed, is AJ versus Logan Paul. What do you
Dude,
think?
I swear to God, if fucking AJ loses, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna
You're
do
gonna put him
something.
over, dude.
No, you can't. Not at Mania, dude. You can put him over at SummerSlam, at Raw, fucking NXT. Just don't put him over at me. Come on.
On Evolve.
Yeah, please on Tubi. Put him over on Tubi, dude. Not at Mania. Nah, I
That'd be
really
wild.
hope. I have no issues with the match. That's fine. I'm
It's
okay
gonna be
with him putting him over. Not at me.
it's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, it should be. It should be
Um,
entertaining as hell.
at least we're not getting Dom versus Ray for like no reason at all, like last year.
Wasn't last year the first time?
No, last year
No, it
was
was that.
the tag match with Escobar and Andrade.
That's true. I was gonna say, yeah, the first time they went at it was 39, right? Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah,
that,
that
that one was
that
good.
that one was good. I
Yeah,
just saw Dominic's entrance for that too when he came out of the cop car.
pretty sick.
Dude, his outfit
Yeah,
to mimic the outfit of Mysterio versus Eddie Halloween Havoc.
you seen he couldn't like get the hood off. He like
Yeah,
tried to go like that, and it stayed.
motherfucker, handcuffed, dude. Like, damn, I didn't really think about this one.
uh, so with the women's, who do you got?
I think Io takes it
That'd be insane.
because I think,
Offer.
yeah, I think Bianca still has her. She's gonna have her to deal with Jade for sure.
I don't know. I kind of don't like how Rhea was just like kind of put in this.
Yeah, same. And I
Like,
think
can he?
she's been in a lot. Like, I don't mind her. She's doing really good, but like, you got to give her a break from the belt scene for a bit now.
I think her and Gunther could use storylines without a belt.
Yeah. Or if you're gonna put them in a belt, do what they did with Liv. They gave her the tag team. Like that makes a little bit more sense. Especially who they beat and how they beat them makes even more sense.
Hmm.
Like the whole, oh, you guys hit Jade or whatever. Like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
I agree with the Rhea thing. Like I said, she's cool and she's obviously a fan fucking favorite for sure. But I would have been cool with just Io versus Bianca. I think it would have made for a much
That,
better match.
yeah, and then I would have won the bet because he would have had to turn Bianca heel.
Dude, I'm a little scared because they booed the fuck out of her this past Monday night.
But I see people say it's only because the
I was gonna
races
say,
out there.
yeah, I was gonna say it's also, yeah, they're also in
Yeah.
another fucking country, so I'm like, all right, I get
Yeah.
it.
All right. All right.
They're
You had to
closer,
say it.
yeah, they're closer to Japan and I guess Australia for some reason, so they just hate her. No, yeah, I think Io wins that one.
Yeah, I'd hope. If not, I'd like to see Bianca win as a heel.
Stop, dude. She can't.
It's gonna happen, bro.
I just
Happen.
saw her entrance for WrestleMania 39 with the little girls. Ain't no way she's turning on them, bro. Come on. She's too good.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
say though, Jade's still going around being a face. It's kind of crazy. I did not see that.
Yeah.
I
Honestly,
mean,
but
obviously the way that it played out with Naomi being the one that did it, and then Naomi turning, I also did not see that. That's also really cool.
yeah, Naomi turning. I feel like she kind of needed that. I think the face wasn't
She,
really getting over.
yeah, she's been stuck in like the little, like in a safe spot. Like she dances, she glows, so people just like her for that. But then that kind of just puts her like in a bubble where you're like, well, we can't really push you because we already have too many top faces.
Hmm.
So now she definitely opened up more doors for herself.
Yeah, and dude, when she called Bianca a bitch, I was like, dang.
I will say I'm not a big fan of her the outfit she's been wearing, like with the caution tape.
The cut, yeah.
It reminds me of when they were making when DX was making fun of they were making fun of the Heart Foundation, and then who was it? I think it was X Pac. I don't know. It wasn't X Pac. One of the guys wore like caution tape to make it look like they were Owen Hart,
Oh,
like the leotard. I'll
yeah, yeah,
try.
yeah.
I'll try to find the thing so I can send it to you. It's just so funny. And then X Pac was Mark Henry. He was like
Was
blackface.
oh you the nation of the
There you go. They were doing the nation. My bad. My bad. My bad.
I
They were
was like
doing.
the because I know that they did that. I didn't know that you did the Heart Foundation. I was like, huh?
They did the Heart Foundation before when it was just Shawn and Triple H, but they weren't really dressed as them. They were just mocking them. You're
Kind
right.
of wild.
It was the nation.
Kind of wild how Owen was in the nation though.
Yeah, dude. But like even Mark Henry said that's his best friend. So
Yeah,
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 I was like, I get it. I get it.
yeah.
Owen was always the cool one.
You think they let him say it?
Yeah, he's Canadian, bro. He can say whatever he wants. He's not from here.
Um,
Yeah, no, but that's what that reminds me of. Fuck, who was it that was dressed like that? I don't know what member it was. I think it was I think it was this one guy that they had in the late '90s that was going around impersonating wrestlers, and he sounded just like them. I don't know his name. I don't know if you've heard of the guy.
Any solid wrestlers?
Yeah, yeah,
Will Sasso.
yeah. I think so. And he does
Like he's like a
really good
big guy
impersonation.
of Jesse Ventura.
He does impersonations of everybody.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
one
I
time
see
where,
it.
yeah, they had him like next to the booth, the commentator's booth, and he's doing like Stone Cold. He's doing Shawn Michaels. He's doing everybody like on the fly. And I think they had him play Owen Hart, and he sounded exactly like Owen Hart,
Yeah.
down to like his raspy voice, bro. You gotta rewatch that segment. It's a really good segment.
I should.
Although I don't know how okay it is, because like I said, X Pac is definitely blackfaced in that one. Yeah.
It's probably been washed off, like off of the internet.
Either that or just when you try to go back and watch it on Peacock, it's probably not there.
You gotta find it on the dark web.
You probably just find it on YouTube, dude. You don't gotta kill yourself on the dark web.
I'm looking at this card that was definitely made months ago because
Dude,
it has like
you got this new screen sharing thing and you're not using it, bro. Come on,
my bad.
you're downplaying the audience. I mean, I guess I could share screen too, but then it says I have to like allow it.
Sorry.
Share the screen.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Okay, so yeah,
Oh,
these
yeah.
like some of them are like
Obviously, like super form.
yeah, they're
Like
from like a
super
couple months
hopeful.
ago.
That one looks legit.
So I mean,
Dude,
we'll save these for like the last.
I was gonna say open that one, the one you're on. That one looks super legit. Oh, it is from Rassel-Mania. Yeah.
You've heard of them before?
Yeah. I watch Rassel-Mania on YouTube. They're a good channel. I'm not saying that card is like an official wrestling card, but I mean, you see John versus Cody. That's obviously official. Jay versus Gunther. That's official. The triple threat official. Fatu versus Solo is definitely happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is definitely happening. And then obviously Charlotte versus Stratton. Yup, the triple threat for the women.
Dude, when Solo's about to get Jacob with a spike,
yeah,
and Jacob's just like, I hate you, Solo. Oh, cinema.
Yeah, Ramin.
And then Tamatonga is in the background. Instead of saying yeah, he's like, no.
Yeah, this card looks pretty official. Like I said, Drew versus Priest right there. Yeah,
I think the Intercontinental one is probably legit, other than Butch and Ludwig.
no, that I see that one.
I can see Sheamus being in it.
I can see Sheamus not being in that one.
They're gonna give him something. Oh, don't they do the Andre?
Yeah, Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Well, why was I gonna say Andre Drummond?
And he's big too. So no, that's something else I had thought of too. A ladder match for the Intercontinental would be sick, but Sheamus, nah, I think you got to put in Dom, dude.
Yeah, it probably fits more, and then they won't win because him and Finn will probably get into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that'd probably be Andre Battle Royale.
That'd be awesome.
Randy versus KO. Fuck, dude, that one's gonna be sick.
That one's gonna be legit. And it's crazy because last year they went in tag teams, bro. They went in together, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this year they're against each other.
I say Randy goes over.
Yeah, I think so too. I think maybe we get Sami Zayn's return to help out Randy.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I don't think he'll need it, but I think it impacts the KO and Sami Zayn story for sure.
Like I can see him not do anything, but like distract him.
Just being a presence. Like, what are you doing here? Yeah, okay, I can see that too.
Yeah. Tiffany versus Charlotte.
I mean, we all know how that one's going.
They kind of. Oh man, I hate how weak they're making her Tiffany seem.
I don't know how that one's going. I mean, did you see the stare down between Jade and Charlotte?
Oh, that's gonna be good. It's gonna be very good.
Somebody was saying online, they were like, I got it. They were like, Charlotte wins that one, Jade wins Queen of the Ring, and boom. They go against each other for the title and for the title of Queen.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be dope.
I mean, yeah, that's a great match, but like you could do it without the belt. You could do it as a contender match. You get me? Like you keep the belt on Tiffany, and then have Jade and Charlotte eventually face each other for like number one contendership type of stuff.
Yeah, that's
Keep, like you
true.
said, keep Tiffany strong.
Yeah. But man, dude, I really hope Tiffany goes over.
Has
Really hope so.
she's only defended what once
Uh,
against Nia?
I think and Bailey. I think she's only defended it on SmackDown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
nothing major. I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
think.
she only won it like in January.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Who do you got for the tag SmackDown tag team belts?
Who is it? Liv and or
Oh no, for the men's.
oh for the men's?
Well, like obviously we know now that it's what you call it, Montez and Dawkins that are champions right now.
The Street Profits. Yeah.
Wasn't let me look at it.
Hmm. Yeah, I think Street Profits. Like, they should take it, dude. They gotta stay looking strong because they haven't had nothing in the last couple of years.
I think the question is probably more like what type of match is it going to be, because all these
Ah,
teams are going to be involved for sure.
dude. Yeah, it's gonna be like a crazy ass like tornado tag. Which I'm not gonna lie, I believe the one from last year was really fucking good.
I can see it being a ladder match.
Yeah, I think the one from last year had like what, like Braun Strowman with like Ricochet as a team or something like that, and like that match was like really exciting and like really good. Chad Gable, I believe, was with Otis.
That was like last 2 years ago.
Was that 39? Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
that was a great match though, dude. Like with those teams, like it was exciting right to it. I was like, all right, I fuck with this. Like get
yeah.
something like that, and hopefully it starts to show.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope. Um, the Province are doing real good. So, and I see the Guns and DIY not winning because of their hatred for each other.
Yeah, they got to
But
keep that story going.
if the Profits don't win, who do you think I'm gonna choose?
DIY.
You don't know me.
Huh?
Pretty deadly.
You think the U.S. title's gonna be on there? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Jimmy
Uh,
Uso versus LA Knight.
dude. Yeah.
I think that's what it's gonna be.
It'd probably be like a multiple person, like
It'd be really cool if Jimmy Uso got the win, so that he could get a little bit of shine too.
yeah, he's been looking real strong lately.
Hmm. And
Um,
I'm not even saying it just because like Jay is getting it, but it'd be really cool if they can have like the Eddie and Chris Benoit moment,
oh yeah,
where Chris Benoit came out or Eddie came out, and they were at the end of WrestleMania together. Dude, that'd be so awesome for both of them.
yeah, yeah, it'd be pretty great. Uh,
But I think even if Jimmy loses and Jay wins, I think you'll still see Jimmy come out and still try to have something like that with him.
I could even see like
Rikishi, I can see him
I
coming out.
mean yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
that'd
be
be fucking
insane.
awesome, dude.
Or I could see like Roman finally coming out and being like you fucking did it or something.
I would like for Roman to come out, but I think you got to keep his mystique alive, and I don't think he'll come out uh, due to the match he probably had the night before.
Yeah,
Yeah, because whether he gets beaten up badly by Seth or he beats up Seth badly, I don't think you'll see one or the other till like a week or so later.
yeah, yeah, that's true. Um, the women's tag team, the right here they have Alexa Bliss versus and Nikki Cross versus them.
Ah,
But that's probably not gonna happen.
nah. They just have that because of the whole Fiend and Wyatt Six connection, but
They really
uh,
have to. If it's gonna happen, they really have to rev it up.
nah, they should have. They
Yeah.
should have revved it up when they introduced the Wyatt Six already. They should have been like, it's six of us, but there's one more, and
Mhm.
it should have been Bliss the whole time. But obviously, they did no setup, so
Well, at least now with the reset after Mania, they can actually go into that
Yeah,
a little bit
that'd be
more.
awesome. Yeah.
Uh, it'd be cool to see either the Metaphor girls,
Okay.
Last Legend, she's a beast.
Yeah.
Or have you seen Chelsea Green's new Secret Service?
Yeah.
Piper and Alba, I think.
Yeah. Alba
It'd be cool.
Fire.
It'd be cool to see that faction all with gold.
That'd be sick.
Um, but like other than that, like all the tag teams are in NXT.
Dude, NXT is just rolling on a different level for some reason. It's crazy.
Yeah, they should just pull a risky one and call some people up for Mania.
Stephanie Vaquer, get her up there.
Yeah, imagine Stephanie versus like Charlotte,
Hey, dude, did you see her match on Tuesday? Her
dude.
matches?
Yeah, she's a beast.
Dude, she, like I said, ever since I saw her match with fucking Mercedes at Forbidden Door last year, it was so crazy because like I've never seen a crowd turn on someone and like get onto someone so fast. Because
Yeah, dude.
it was like obviously if you knew like CMML or whatever, then you kind of had an idea of Stephanie Vaquer. But up until that point, most people did it. So when she went in there, nobody really was cheering for her. And then as the match was going, and then her wrestling was like insane, people were like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like she's crazy." And then her turning down Tony Khan is insane.
Yeah, her rise to fame like has definitely been insane to
It's
see.
it's been awesome, dude. And then her
Yeah,
matches are insane, dude. She's a great fucking wrestler.
like she went from like literally being like all these belts, but because she had to travel all over to get her name out, to
Yeah.
like now being a two belt champion on like
And
on the
NXT.
big
Not
time.
only that, it's like I said, NXT probably has the most hype on its roster, and she's like leading the charge.
Right. Did you see though? She said that they offered her to be on the main roster, but she chose to go to NXT.
Smart.
Yeah.
Whenever it's because a lot of people have said that the ring in WWE is very very different. I know AJ said that the ropes themselves are really really different. So a lot of people seem to have issues when they come into wrestling like that. It takes a really big talent to like jump in and right away go straight to the main roster. When Shinsuke and AJ both came over, Shinsuke got moved to NXT and AJ jumped right into the top of the main roster. But at the same time, it's like both of those guys just wrestled each other at fucking at Wrestle Kingdom, and one
Hmm.
of them is downgraded to the minor leagues because of that.
Yeah.
And it's just because it wasn't because of his talent. It was just because he's been in Japan his whole life. Over there, it's different. The ring work is different, so you kind of have to get used to the WWE style. It's more entertainment based. You got to know where the cameras are. You get me? You always got to face home screen, which is where the cameras are pointing. You get me?
Yeah.
So that's why. But shit, dude. Hey, props to her because now she's killing it there.
Yeah. I could probably. It's probably by the end of the year. It should be called up.
Yeah, because yeah, with her still like staying there at that point, now you're clogging up the division for everybody else. Like Julia still has to make herself even bigger. Right now she's hurt, which is obviously why she dropped the belt, but she
Yeah.
still looks strong by losing the belt to her. So
Right.
yeah, she I would say she moves on. Shit, I mean maybe even the Raw after Mania, if or the SmackDown after Mania, if Charlotte wins, she calls on somebody else. Boom, dog, right there.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be tough.
I believe
Yeah.
that's how Paige got introduced. I think it was the
Did she win
Raw.
it on the
Yeah,
first night?
AJ Lee.
Damn.
I think it was the Raw after Mania. AJ Lee was like doing that. She was like talking. She was like, "Nobody's on my level. Somebody come out here that's on my level." And then Paige came out and beat her.
That's it.
You could run that back.
I've never watched that before, but I've like read about it.
Mm-hmm. And Paige wants to come back to WWE too.
I don't know.
So,
She looked pretty washed in AEW.
I don't want to see her as a wrestler. Get her as a producer in the back,
Yeah.
like an enhancement. Nothing. Yeah. Not only that, she can't really wrestle the way she used to because of her injuries. You get me?
She used to be good.
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. She was probably part of the reason why the whole stigma changed between divas and women's wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
Like it was like her and like AJ Lee. that like really led the charge. You get me? Because up until then, it was just the pretty girls. They don't really wrestle or whatever. I'm not gonna put any downplay on like Michelle McCool and Layla because they were also during that scene too. But like Paige really came in and she was like, "Nah, I'm just about my wrestling." Like,
Yeah.
and yeah, AJ Lee was the same thing. Like they just really wrestled and they really kicked each other's asses a couple of times. And then from there, then Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Bailey, and Sasha Banks. They
Right.
also came from that same crop as well.
Yeah, you see, like I've only seen her from AEW, and like
Okay,
where even like when she won the belt at All In,
it was just for the hometown feel.
yeah, I was like, why would they give it to her? Like this
Yeah.
wasn't a good like
Well, even
performance.
yeah, even the finish was like really weird. It was so sudden. It was like a 5 minute match. It was just out of nowhere. She won, and like I said, it was just a cheap pop.
Yeah, that was not a fan of that.
Nah, I even when it happened too, I was like, okay. I mean, it's cool that she got to do it in front of a crowd, but like that's just you're just doing it for no reason.
Uh, but
Fucking Tony Khan.
to keep the topic on the women, who do you think comes out of Naomi and Jade?
I think Jade.
Yeah, but she's gonna have to really look pretty good these next couple of weeks. She doesn't really have a lot of wrestling screen time.
Yeah, but I think she'll get it. I think Naomi will also look good. I think it'll be a good match.
Do you think Bianca gets involved?
No, I think Jade gets involved in Bianca's match.
Yeah, she
Either that,
beats she beats her first night and then goes into the second night.
yeah, either that or maybe Naomi gets involved in Bianca's match and causes her to lose, and then now you can have a little triple threat there or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
girl from there.
yeah. That'd be real good.
I just see a lot
Um,
of storylines past WrestleMania for some of these wrestlers to give some of them like wins. You get me?
yeah, that'd be good. Uh,
Bailey versus Roxanne. Yeah, I heard that one's gonna happen again.
again?
Yeah, like they want that one.
Oh, at Mania.
Yeah, like they want
Um,
that one. Because yeah, they kind
then
of pushed Roxanne down to NXT again, and then with Jordan Grace. But then like she beat her that one time, and then like that was it, right?
she has been on TV
Yeah,
last
that's what I'm
like
saying. So I think
after
we should see her soon on TV. Probably
at
fucking
least
up
like
Bailey.
probably this week or something.
Yeah, because I
They
think
got
that's
to,
that's
man.
a
It's
match.
only 3 weeks. I'm like so on that happening. I don't know
And what?
if that were to happen.
I think it's going to just because you need something for Bailey, and then Roxanne. Obviously, you didn't make her the Iron Woman of the Royal Rumble for no reason. You didn't put her in the Elimination Chamber for no reason. You get me? It's like they're
Yeah,
they're trying to show her to the masses, so it's like why not at WrestleMania? To me, it makes the most sense.
yeah. I mean, if it does happen, you gotta have her go over.
Who? Roxanne?
Roxanne. Yeah,
I think Bailey wins that one.
Bailey's had a lot of shine. I feel.
Mm, At Mania though, she's been pretty unlucky except for last year. Last year was her first time winning a singles match at Mania.
Yeah, because I mean, like they also, I feel like they won't give them like a lot of time too,
No,
because it's not a title match.
yeah, I think that'd be like a 7 minute match, which they could do pretty good if they just get in there. If they
Yeah,
run to the ring and not take 4 minutes to get to the
right.
with the long ass ramp.
What do you got between Drew and
Priest,
Body Taker?
bondage Undertaker.
Bondage.
Fucking, or I can't remember when Drew fucking said that shit.
How do you zoom
Bondage
in?
Undertaker. Uh, I think Drew takes it. It's funny because I think I'm on a pretty big losing streak. Every single time I pick Drew, I think he loses. But I like Drew, dude.
Damn, I was trying to zoom in on that picture
Of
of
Drew?
his eyeliner.
Are you looking up bondage Undertaker?
No.
Dude, now I gotta delete this picture that I sent you from my phone before I get flagged by like the FBI.
Yeah, I got Drew winning though.
Yeah,
Priest had his moment last year.
that's
Drew
what I'm
has been
saying. Yeah,
killing it.
Yeah.
If he loses, he might just actually fucking go
Quit
ballistic.
and quit.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think he has no greener pastures to go anywhere, man. That dude is staying right here. But
So
if he loses, I would see him taking some time off again.
Drew,
Drew,
yeah,
because I
yeah,
know his wife has had some like health issues over the past year, I believe.
yeah.
So I think, like I said, if he loses, I can see him taking maybe like another month off, which any of these people could take as long as they want off, man. Except for CM Punk.
I think he probably should.
Nah, he's there
Uh,
forever.
but yeah, close this out. What do you got?
For everything, I got Cena winning it all, Jay winning it,
No,
Punk takes.
we haven't talked about the main events
Um,
or you know
oh, to close what off? What are we closing?
the who do you got between Gunther and Jay?
Jay. I think Jay has to win that one.
I don't know. I don't think he is.
I. It's weird because it's one of those where it's like it's almost like they're telling us he's going to win. Do you get me? Like
Yeah,
it's too much of a shoe in. Like it's almost like yeah, he's gonna win, but then you're gonna take the rug from under me, and he's not gonna win, right? And you're gonna make me feel like I didn't see it coming, but I actually did see it coming. No, I don't know, man. It's one of those where, like I said, they're telling you, oh yeah, Jay's definitely gonna win, and, and it comes to happen, and then Gunther does it. Gunther wins, and then you're like, what the fuck? But he has to
I
win.
I just hate this discourse of how much how supposedly everybody's just turning on Jay that oh he only has 4 moves he can't cut promos, which is crazy.
He's pretty good at promos, bro. People are tripping
Yeah,
for yeah. I'm like, yo, you're
yeah.
tripping.
The and it's like it's it's only the internet fans that only complain and complain, not even real fans.
Yeah, I will
Like
say to their to give people their credit due. Anytime WrestleMania Raw has started, and it's like like his entrance to start, I do skip that a little bit.
yeah,
Not
but
not 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 that I'm over it. It's just a little too long.
but at the same time though, like that's why he's in
Yeah,
getting this opportunity.
yeah, he's super over, dude.
Like you say oh I hate this like this that whatever like the whole stadium the whole arena is fucking
Doing his thing. Yeah,
like
and like I said, that's fine. Like that's the fans telling you who they're behind and who they want to win. It's crazy because, like you said, people are saying that, like that they hate him, but yet the whole arena is like with him. It's like, so who's
right.
wrong? Who's right? Like, what the
He's
fuck?
like and like there's always the reports of him being the number one merch seller.
Mm-hmm.
uh Even they asked him about it like do you see like all the hate or whatever, and he's like they're talking about their favorite wrestlers. They got 20, 30 moves, but it gets like no crowd reaction.
Yeah.
Like he's like basically said like there's way more to it. I'm like he's honestly right. Like everybody's hating on him right now, but like they're literally like honoring Cena, a guy that's famously known for the 5 moves
Five.
of doom.
You know who it was before him?
Hogan,
Bret Hart.
Hart, yeah,
Yup. The
sharpshooter,
what was his
elbow
name?
drop from the
Yeah.
second row.
That guy or no Meltzer. What's his name? Dave Meltzer. I'm thinking of the fucking MMA fighter, Guy Meltzer. Dave Meltzer, yeah. He's the one that coined that phrase for Bret Hart, the 5 moves of doom. Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah,
what was it? The atomic drop, like onto his knee, the running clothesline, like you said, the elbow drop, the power driver, the sharpshooter.
yep.
Which, yeah, like
But
you could say that, but like, are you gonna sit
that's
here and tell me that Bret Hart can't wrestle? Right?
right, right,
It's like
right.
what the fuck?
Like his setup. I mean, I guess you could say that, but like it's like that's not all he's doing in the
Nah.
match. I don't know, but for Cena, like at times it was like that, but
Yeah.
he's doing a bunch of other stuff. He's not champion so long, but if he only has 5 moves, like
It's so funny too, because Cena even addressed that when he started adding new moves to his repertoire, and people were like, "What the fuck?" Like when he was doing the whole U.S. Open Challenge. If you go back and watch that, he's like doing leg drops from like the top rope. I think at one point I want to say he did like a Hurricane Rana,
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
people are like, what the hell? It's like, yeah, you said you're going to do 5 moves. Now look at him. It's like, can he only do 5 moves, or does he? Like you said, that's his setup. That's his finishing setup. It's what do they call it in 2K? Signature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like your
Yeah.
signature. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Like that's what they're known for. Like Shawn Michaels, he does the atomic drop down to the elbow drop, the kip up. It's like, dude, it's the setup. Like that's what they do.
Right.
And then you're talking about a business where everybody does like similar moves. Everybody has a clothesline. Everybody has an elbow drop. Everybody has something like that. So everybody has the same 20 moves, and then you get mad at somebody that has 5 different moves, and those are the only moves they try to go to. Like, nah, bro, don't work
Like you're
here.
telling me like you're gonna like well first of all before I get to that like all that feud that he's had with Roman
Hmm.
the 2 times
Yeah,
everybody wanted him to win.
yeah,
Like what's the difference now? Like it's the same wrestler.
yeah.
Like I don't understand. People are kind of hypocrites.
It's just that's the way the fucking wrestling world is, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest. But
Ooh, that was a big burp.
I I'm whichever outcome I'll be fine with. But I would want to see Gunther win solely off the fact that I want him to see him do stuff without a championship.
Yeah, because he only had what, like 2 months without a belt this year, right? Between WrestleMania and SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about 2-3 months, I think. No, maybe a little bit more.
And it's like it's kind of like the same as like when he had the IC belt. Like, oh, I'm the champion. You suck. And like, there's nothing more to it.
Yeah, now he needs. Yeah, now he needs to. I get you. I'm with you. He needs to go back into the drawing board and like, okay, you've been a dominant champion twice now. Now you got to rediscover yourself. You got to
Mhm.
redesign yourself. Like, what are you without it?
Right.
This is why I like the idea of like when like what I had for Roman, like they just start losing their mind because they were like on top, and then everything starts crumbling. Obviously, Roman fell into a different place, and the crowd loves him now. But like for Gunther, like that'd be perfect. Like have him go like on a crazy ass losing streak for like a month, and then have him lose his mind,
Yeah.
and he just starts going crazy, and he gets real German, gets people out of never mind.
Yo, that just took a wild turn.
Gunther, bro.
Um, but
I mean, his whole design is literally a fucking like dictator, bro. Like, come on.
yeah, the
It's like,
coat,
yeah, come on, dude. It's like,
the
yup, Gunther.
his main guy, his two people were a German and a Italian.
Dude.
Come on.
It's like they like to think that we're stupid wrestling fans, but we're not. We're also history buffs, bro.
Yeah. You seen Sheamus actually called him like he's called him Hitler without saying Hitler.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
his he was just like indicating like an Austrian man that like
Oh,
just
okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody was just another wrestler was like, "What did you just say?" Yo.
Imagine if it was Sami Zayn. He's like, what I just walk into? Forgot that I was coming for a meeting. That's
Dude,
wild.
yeah, to close it all out, Cena, Cody.
I think Cena takes it.
There's something in me that like I don't know, like
You were the one that wanted Cody to lose this whole fucking year. And now you don't?
I don't know, not that like as if like saying like a fan like oh I don't want him to lose I want him to continue like
Yeah.
I can see them doing like to prove that Cody's the guy now, you know?
Well, I think they did that by making Cena go heel. I think they just protected Cody Rhodes because obviously you can't have face versus face, especially not at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So then there's going to be one of them was going to turn. Obviously, we all thought, Cody Homelander was going to come because it looked like he was building up to that. And then it didn't. And so now you have your biggest baby face of the last 20 years turn heel while protecting your new baby face. You get me?
Mhm.
To me, I think this protects Cody from being healed too soon. Because even though we all would like to see it, we definitely need to have like the number one guy, and he's the number one guy right now.
Yeah, I
Like
really don't see like if it's not Cena, like I don't
that,
see another
that's what I'm
heel
saying. Like
becoming like
you
the
can't,
guy.
yeah, you can't tell me like, yeah, Roman Reigns. Like, yeah, Roman Reigns is a huge star, but he was a huge star right now as a heel. Like
Yeah,
that's like, yeah, he was your face of the company because he was bad, but still people know John Cena as the face of, WWE, literally. Like
right.
both the good guy and the face of the actual company. So now that you made him go bad, now you protect the one that you want to take that mantle from being the bad guy right now, because it'd be way too soon.
Yeah,
You got to have
it's
something like bigger happen, like something much more impactful. You get me?
definitely like I can see Cena. I mean, well, yeah, Cena versus Punk and Punk winning at like SummerSlam.
I think if they go at it, I don't think Punk wins.
Nah,
Nah, I don't. I mean, it'd be cool if they did, and it'd be cool if Punk is the one that takes the belt away from Cena. If that does happen, I could see that happening later on. Like you said, maybe not immediately, like at Backlash or SummerSlam. Maybe like Survivor Series or something like that.
yeah, it'd have to be Survivor Series. He
Yeah,
not
let
going any
you gotta
past.
you gotta let John Cena like really cook with that belt. And the fact that he keeps saying that he wants to like kill wrestling, to me that helps with the current age of wrestling too, because like we know everything. Social media is like everywhere. It's revealed all the secrets. So him like, I want to kill wrestling, it puts that even more into our face, because now you're like, is he? I know he's lying, but like, is he really lying? And like,
Right.
what else are we gonna find out and shit like that? So I think
Yeah.
if his storyline fits with today's age for sure, and I think it was perfect to turn him a heel at this time too.
What do you think is gonna happen though when he wins at Mania? People truly like just get away from the storyline for a second and are just celebrating him there.
Oh yeah, I mean people should be. I think that's another thing too. They definitely want to give him the record because I think they might want to move away from Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Not saying anything much about Ric Flair, but like would you rather have John Cena and Ric Flair like in the same space, or can you say this man outdid Ric Flair? You get what I'm
Right.
saying? And then
Right.
not only that, he's your biggest star, he's your biggest baby face, while Ric Flair, he's had some controversy there.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
like yeah, just all about like like behind the business and like your image. Like obviously they got to keep themselves looking clean. John Cena's that figure.
Yeah.
Never really been into controversy outside of like the ring. Like he's not really caught up with drugs or nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? He's clean. He's a clean dude.
Yeah.
So if you
That'd be
make
like to have him as the guy. Like when people
like
think of your company, you think of
yes,
him.
like you're like that. I think they're finally like, all right, we're gonna replace like because Hulk Hogan used to be the wrestling guy, right?
Mhm.
Now as the years have gone on, we're all just over him, but we still need like, okay, so then when you think wrestling, who do you think of now? John Cena.
Right.
So then you give him that 17th championship, and then boom, there you go. He's your guy. He is wrestling.
People are trying to wipe out Ric Flair from history.
Yep, he is Johnny Wrestling, bro.
Uh, yeah, you got any closing thoughts? What do you what's what's your expectations for this Mania? A lot of people say it's been kind of lackluster. I feel like it just proves how good last year was.
Yeah, I think last year's was really good, and it really set the bar. And I think a lot more people are probably going to be looking for interferences in that match, just like we had last year with like John Cena. John Cena was there, dude. John Cena came out.
Right.
It's so
Yeah.
crazy. It's so crazy that he hasn't even referenced that.
Yeah.
He could
Yeah.
easily be like, "I'm part of the reason why you're holding that belt." Like, dude, how have they not said that?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
I,
he came out.
I
He took
don't.
out Solo.
I don't even think that he's like scheduled for these next 3 weeks.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is, and I think they said if he does show up, it might be like something random. But yeah, I don't think he's scheduled to for us to see him to WrestleMania. Maybe he sends in like a video promo or something.
That's gonna suck, dude.
It'd be cool if he does something like that. Sends in like a video promo and it's him like at Cody Rhodes' house or something like that. You get me? Like some Hangman Swerve shit type of stuff like that. Something truly evil.
Is Raw on? Are they still in London time?
What do you mean tomorrow?
Like, is tomorrow gonna be in London?
I don't know. I think they're back in. I think they're back in the States, dude. I keep opening it up to this.
I only say that because with them being like overseas the past couple of weeks,
Yeah,
I've been able to watch it like throughout the entire thing on Monday.
I'll watch like an hour before I have to go to work, and then like I'll leave, and then I'll come back and finish it. Yeah, same thing for that reason.
Yeah,
Let's see,
it's
where's it at?
like I'm getting right out of work. Sit in my car for like 15 minutes, watch a little bit.
Oh no, yeah, tomorrow is London.
Oh, so yeah, I'll be able to see what happens. Man, he really should come out though. Maybe it's gonna be a surprise.
I hope so. I mean, if they're still in Europe, why not? I think tomorrow is he scheduled tomorrow? I think he is.
Nah,
No, I thought I saw him and Cody were gonna be in the same room one more time.
I don't know.
We'll see, man. But yeah, I think the WrestleMania will be good. I have high expectations for obviously like the big fights, but I really think that the undercard, if put together right, could definitely deliver.
Yeah, I think there'll be a lot of like multiple like person fights, like not just one on one.
Yeah, no, they have to show off their talent. So yeah, you're gonna have like triple threats, fatal fours, 6-man ladder matches.
I'm like expecting a lot these next 3 weeks.
Yeah. The build up should start tomorrow. We should definitely get a lot more concrete. Like we're gonna get. Well, obviously we're gonna find out if we're gonna have Rhea in the match or not. Well, that's the
Yeah,
thing too, dude. She's facing Io. What if she just beats Io and Io doesn't even make it to the match?
I I'll start a riot.
I think everybody would.
Yeah. Um. What was I gonna say? I kind of hate that New Day had one of the greatest heel turns.
And nothing's come from it.
Yeah,
Dude, they're like barely on TV.
yeah, and what they have is like the kind of whack feud with LWO.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a fan.
No, yeah, I definitely agree because it's like that was such a huge fucking heel turn, and yeah, and they weren't even on TV for like 2 weeks after that, and then even then it's like every other week, and they don't even have a match. Sometimes it's
Yeah,
like a minute on TV of them bitching at somebody.
if it's not gonna be American Made versus LWO, it's probably gonna be fucking New Day versus LWO.
You think they should give New Day the tags?
New Day versus
War Raiders?
now that's something I gotta get behind.
If you really want to beef them up and really make them serious, you got to give them the belts.
Yeah, because
Because right now they're just they're just complaining, they're just talking.
or have them fight and Biggie cost them the match.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna happen at Royal Rumble, but they weren't even in the Rumble.
Yeah,
We
at
didn't have
all.
we didn't even have a Kofi moment this Rumble. Damn, I'm gonna just flip my fucking computer. No Kofi moment, dude.
The damn Netflix took from us, brother. I miss when he was USA.
I miss when he was fucking jumping off doing all the crazy stuff when he got on the. Well, he tried it.
Now they got
Year.
Now they got Logan Paul trying this shit out.
It's like, bro, we've been there, done that.
You're not Kofi, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm excited for Mania. It's always exciting time for Mania, dude.
It's gonna be a good time.
Always.
Yeah.
Always great. It's always fun. I advise everybody to watch. Keep their eyes and ears open. Promos. I think we'll hear from The Rock pretty soon.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're done. If we don't get another Cena Cody promo, we're getting a Rock and Cody promo.
Yeah, because like, there's no way that they just have Cody just ride it out these next 3 weeks.
Just carry it all himself.
Just another promo speaking into nothing.
But I mean, that would honestly just show you that he's the guy. Because look, they don't even have John Cena there. He's carrying the whole match.
Yeah.
You get me? That just proves like, yeah, he's the new one.
And if like something like that's happening, why have Cena go over? You know what? Fuck it.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah, I was over here speculating.
That's a fun thing about wrestling.
Yeah. Well, guys, it's been a good one.
That was fun, dude. It's always fun. Are you gonna get the thumbs up again? I'm waiting for it. No,
I wonder if it's only on the phone.
I forget you're not doing it on your phone no more.
Bye, everybody.